They called him the great leader, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, a man who turned a dream into a nation. From a small town in Karachi to the corridors of power in Delhi and London, his journey was not just about politics, but about purpose, vision, and unbreakable determination. This is the story of the man who gave 200 million people an identity, the man who became Pakistan. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was born on December 25, 1876, in Karachi, then part of British India. He belonged to a merchant family. His father, Jinnah Punja, was a hard-working businessman. From an early age, young Jinnah showed intelligence, confidence, and independence. At the age of 16, he traveled to London to study law. Those years shaped his vision. He learned discipline, logic, and leadership. He admired British justice, but also saw the flaws of colonial rule. He returned to India in 1896 as a qualified barrister, confident, sharp, and ready to make his mark. Jinnah's political journey began with the Indian National Congress. He believed in Hindu-Muslim unity and worked alongside leaders like Gokhale and Dadabhai Naoroji. He wanted freedom for India, united and independent. But slowly, he saw differences rising. Muslim voices were being ignored, and their future looked uncertain in a Hindu-majority system. By 1913, Jinnah joined the All India Muslim League. While still hoping to unite both communities, he became known as the ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity. As years passed, political realities changed. After World War I, when British promises of self-rule faded, tensions deepened. The Khilafat movement, Congress's policies, and communal riots showed that unity was an illusion. Jinnah realized Muslims needed a separate political voice to protect their rights. He wasn't against Hindus. He was against domination. He wanted justice through separation. And that's when the idea of a separate homeland started to form, a vision that would later be called Pakistan. The 1930s and 40s were the defining years. Jinnah reorganized the Muslim League, turning it from a weak organization into a national force. He spoke with clarity, logical, calm, and firm, while others shouted slogans. Jinnah argued with reason. In 1940, at the historic Lahore Resolution, he demanded an independent homeland for Muslims of India. His famous words echoed, "We are a nation with our own culture, civilization, and identity, and we demand our own homeland." British officials dismissed it as impossible. Congress called it madness. But Jinnah called it destiny. Despite illness, exhaustion, and constant opposition, he led the movement with unmatched discipline. He negotiated, debated, and refused to compromise on Muslim independence. Finally, after decades of struggle, on the 14th of August, 1947, Pakistan was born. When Jinnah took oath as the first Governor-General, his face was calm, not of celebration, but of responsibility. He knew freedom was only the beginning. Now came the harder task, building a new nation from scratch. In his first speech to the Constituent Assembly, Jinnah gave his vision for Pakistan. "You are free. You are free to go to your temples, your mosques, or any other place of worship that has nothing to do with the business of the state." He dreamed of a Pakistan where equality, justice, and faith stood above everything. But the years of struggle had taken their toll. Jinnah's health was failing. He suffered from tuberculosis, but he kept it secret to avoid weakening the movement. Even in his last days, he worked from his bed, guiding the government, meeting officials, giving strength to a nation barely a year old. On September 11, 1948, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah passed away. The news broke millions of hearts. Pakistan had lost its founder, but gained eternal pride today, decades later. His words still guide us. Faith, unity, and discipline, his three principles, remain the foundation of Pakistan's identity. He proved that one man with a clear vision and unwavering will can reshape history. Quaid-e-Azam wasn't just a maker of a nation. He was a maker of a dream that still lives in every Pakistani heart. This was the story of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the man who stood alone and changed the destiny of millions. With faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah.